Now we will be attaching the outer facing of the slide pocket on the right side of the fabric for the pocket. We will be attaching the outer facing by just sewing 1/8 of an inch or 0.3 centimeters away from the edge of the outer facing of our patch pocket. We also attach the outer facing on the other pocket. Okay, now we will attach the pocket on the pants. We are attaching it with the right side of the pants fabric facing the right side of the fabric of the pocket. Again, we just pin the ends of the curve of the slide pocket before we pin the inside part. Now we will be sewing this together. Again, both fabrics are facing on its right side, and we pin the curve of the slide pocket. Then we will be sewing this together. We will just leave on the slide pocket curve 1/4 of an inch or 0.6 of a centimeter. Now we will cut little snips on the sewing allowance of the curve of the slide pocket. This way, when we turn over the slide pocket, it will follow the curve of the slide pocket. Okay, we are folding the sewing allowances of the curve of the slide pocket, and the fold is, as you can see, 1/8 of an inch or 0.3 centimeters of the main denim fabric is folded in, so that when we do the top stitching here, part of the pocket will not be showing because the fabric we used is colored white, which is usually the color of the fabric used for denim pants. Okay. Now we can start doing the top stitching. Now we're doing the second top stitching. We're quite slow because we have to follow the curve of the slide pocket. We will do the same procedure for the other side of our slide pocket. Now we will finish the pocket. We do this by doing a French seam. We first sew on the right side of the fabric, For the French seam, we had to change our thread to a regular thread because the pocket of the fabric is quite thin. Okay, now we have to trim the fabric and just leave 1/8 of an inch or 0.3 centimeters. Now we will reverse the pocket so that we can sew on the other side of the pocket. This sewing procedure is called the French seam. Now from the edge of the pocket, we can run the stitches 3/8 of an inch or 1 centimeter away from the edge of the pocket. Okay, we will be also doing a French seam on the other pocket. We sew 1/4 away from the edge of the fabric, and we sew on the right side of the fabric first. We sew 1/4 of an inch or 0.6 of a centimeter away from the edge of the fabric. Now we will trim the fabric and just leave 1/8 of an inch or 0.3 centimeters from the edge of the stitches. Now we will reverse the fabric of the pocket and we will do a top stitching on the edge of the fabric. We sew 3/8 of an inch or 1 centimeter away from the edge of the pocket. Now that we have done the French seam, we will flatten the outer facing on the main pants. We will pin it in place. So, the best way is for us to measure this side of the waistline, which is on the outer facing. This is part of the waistline and we have to measure the width of this part. It is 3.5 inches or 8.5 centimeters. And this area, which is part of the side seam, is 2 inches or 5 centimeters. Okay, we're first getting the corner of the sewing line of the waistline and the side seam. Then, from there, we will mark 3.5 inches or 8.5 centimeters. And on this side, we will get 2 inches or 5 centimeters. Now we will pin the outer facing to the main pants. We're also trying to align the sewing line of the pocket and the main pants. We're still using the regular thread. We're just securing the pocket so that it will remain steady on the main pants. Okay, we again need to get the corner of the waistline and the side seam. Then we have to measure or get 3.5 inches or 8 centimeters. And on the corner, going to the side seam, we have to go down 2 inches or 5 centimeters. Again, we have to secure the pocket by pinning the pocket on the main pants. And we try to follow the side seam line on this area of the pocket. So now we will be sewing the pocket in place to the main pants. We're now securing the pocket in place on the main pants.